Welcome to part 1 of Miss HoneyBun's and Gustavo's RatTastic Leprechaun adventure. This adventure will continue and conclude next Saturday, but let's see what Miss HoneyBun and Gustavo are doing now. Enjoy!
Well, hi there. Greetings, friends. Howdy do? Sorry, we're just very excited right now. This adventure is already incredibly rat-tastic. All right, total score. I got a yummy Cheerio treat. Tastes like hold. Yum, yum, yum. So how was your week? We're so glad you are here to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with us some more. We're having the best time here.
Hello, friends! I am enjoying our super tasty snacks right now. Yum yum, delicious!
Yum, 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 yummy.
Oh yes, so good, very scrumptious.
Yum, 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 yum. Definitely a great start to our adventure here.
Indeed. Cheerios and Fruit Loop treats, yummy.
Yum, 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 yummy. Indeed.
I guess the luck of the Irish is starting to be much more on our side after all.
How do you know?
Well, because we found some Fruit Loop treats.
Yes, I agree then.
I'm positive we'll all have our wishes come true soon, as the luck of the Irish will end up following us. So, friends, Gustavo and I are definitely on a magical adventure here. I feel like the luck of the Irish is going to help us out with a lot of stuff this year, but I don't think it's going to be able to do much until we've concluded a celebration of St. Patrick's Day. I feel like we must either ask a leprechaun for a wish and/or find an extra special lucky charm before the luck of the Irish can really start being on our side. Our hammy and guinea friends would, of course, know much more about how the luck of the Irish works. Even though this is Gustavo's and my first ever St. Patrick's Day, I do believe if we find a lucky charm or leprechaun, that we'll be able to make much progress with our wishes and furry dreams.
This may be our first ever St. Patrick's Day, but I am positive if we believe hard enough, then we'll for sure find some luck and magic. And personally, from what I have learned so far, I think leprechaun magic is the best kind of magic.
We're very determined to find some leprechaun magic.
I still plan to turn into a leprechaun, by the way, though. I know leprechauns are supposed to be born leprechauns. But if we can get a leprechaun to grant us a wish, or if we can trick a leprechaun into thinking they'd be cursing us, I feel pretty good about being able to get a leprechaun to turn me into a leprechaun.
I think you said leprechaun too many times. Ha 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 ha.
You won't be laughing when you see how handsome I look as a leprechaun.
Time will tell.
I'm going to be such a rad leprechaun. I can't wait. Now I just need to get a leprechaun to agree to turn me into a leprechaun. I'll be a rat-tastic leprechaun, right, friends?
Even if we don't get to have a leprechaun, grant us a wish or anything, I'm just happy we get to celebrate this possum holiday together.
I'm just so excited about this adventure. I still can't believe we're celebrating our first ever St. Patrick's Day. I'm not sure, but I think we only have a couple more first before we've experienced each holiday for the first time. There sure are a lot of clovers around here today. Here, little leprechauns. Here, little leprechauns. No leprechauns in our trap yet. But I'm still wondering about those feet sticking out of our little pot of gold. This leprechaun trap feels cozy to me. I've fully inspected our leprechaun trap and it's definitely ready. I realized we weren't able to put out any purple cabbage since all the stores we shop at apparently didn't have enough for St. Patrick's Day, as nobody had any in stock. But even so, I'm surprised we haven't seemed to lure a leprechaun over here yet. I thought if we hid over in our tunnel here, a leprechaun might decide to check out our trap. But I'm not seeing any leprechauns just yet. Miss HoneyBun, I'm losing patience. I want a leprechaun to come visit us now.
I hear you, but I don't think they'll come if we're hanging out here. Maybe after we head back to our house?
Yeah, that's disappointing, but you're probably right. Maybe I can just dig up a four-leaf clover.
Well, I say, regardless about leprechauns or luck, this adventure is totally awesome. This is like the most fun we've had since Bradmas.
Hey, what about when we got engaged?
Well, I just thought that one was a given.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still very curious about these feet. I'm still trying to help this leprechaun out of our little pot of gold here, but he doesn't seem to want to come out.
I think we're going to need a new plan to catch a leprechaun. You got any other ideas for how we can catch a leprechaun, Miss HoneyBun?
Sorry, Gustavo. This is one topic I do not know any more about than you do.
How about you friends? You got any good ideas? I'll accept bad ideas at this point, too. This is very strange. Definitely a mystery on our paws here.
Yeah, our trap is definitely ready to go, and it smells like rainbows, which I would think leprechauns would love. I'm a little leprechaun. I'm the cute-ass leprechaun ever, right? Must go back for more Cheerios. Yum, yum. Hello. Cloves smell very pretty.
Well, I'm starting to lose a bit of hope for catching a leprechaun. I've been thinking St. Patrick's Day is the only day you might happen to spot one. But I'm hoping that's not true because we're almost out of time if that's the case. I keep looking and looking to see if I spot any leprechauns lurking around. And our free gold sign is definitely inviting, so I feel a leprechaun should have stopped by now. But I just realized I don't even know how big they are exactly. Like I've been imagining them about my size, but what if they're smaller than our dwarf hamster friends and I can't see them? Then what?
Shh, I'm gonna stick out.
Excuse me, Miss HoneyBun.
You're excused. Shucks, I'm not seeing any pickable four-leaf clovers. You can only pick them when they're ready. Let me try this again. Feet, I demand you get out of our little pot of gold. Silly feet. At least they're not smelly, though. Ha 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 ha.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I think we might be missing a gold coin. Leprechauns are extremely sneaky, you know? They could have taken a piece of gold and ran off without any of us spotting them despite us being right here.
Okay, I think I have a plan. I don't know if it will work and we'll need time to set up. So if we do this, we unfortunately won't be able to share with your friends until next Saturday. But I just thought that maybe if we put out some lucky charms that maybe a leprechaun would come running.
Why didn't we think of this before? I love this idea. I'm definitely in.
Great. Now, Mama, did you hear that? We need some lucky charms, please.
We can put the Lucky Charms on top of our trap. Maybe some inside and definitely sprinkle some all around it. Mama, we need Lucky Charms, please.
I need more snackage. That's what I need. Ha 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 ha. We seriously need to get these feet out of our pot of gold. I'm never going to be able to let this go. I think the Lucky Charms idea is going to work. I just hope Mama hurries up with it already. I guess I can see why Gustavo wants to turn into a leprechaun so badly. Leprechauns have a cool power. They can teleport through rainbows. I totally would love to have that power. Yeah, too bad I can't teleport through a rainbow. That would just be super RatTastic if I could. Well, leprechauns or no leprechauns, this adventure has most definitely been RatTastic, and I for one have enjoyed every single second of it. I hope you have too, friends, and don't worry, because we're not done with our St. Patrick's Day celebrations just yet.
That's right, friends. We still have much to explore. So don't worry, because we are not done celebrating St. Patrick's Day, and we're not giving up on our hopes for catching a leprechaun. I am a bit tired already of trying to get these feet out of our pot of gold here, though. Excuse us, friends, but don't worry. This adventure will continue.
Thank you for adventuring with Miss HoneyBun and Gustavo some more for their first ever St. Patrick's Day. We hope you enjoyed a RatTastic St. Patrick's Day. Please be sure to sprinkle some luck in their direction by clicking like, share, comment, and subscribe. Happy Ratter Day!